This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium, the home of the Liberty Flames. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Flames will kick this deep to start us off. And the kickoff will be a return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
There's hope in possession. They'll face a 3rd down and 5. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage, and if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Handing off on the draw play. And that run produces a decent gain. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
The Scarlet Knights are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. For a draw. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Thompson. Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Flames. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Picks up the first and is still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a draw to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Scarlet Knights are looking to keep this drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Thompson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss play to the outside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Breaks into open space. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, and the defense grabs him after the completions, just short of a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain,
taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, if I'm the quarterback, I'm going right up to that receiver, bringing him into the huddle, kind of giving him that look like, hey, man, I believe in you. I'm coming right back to you. Never let a receiver get his head down. You got to keep his confidence up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the cornerbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Flames. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
That return backfires on him. Now, our offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Where's the second down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Scarlet Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down after the incompletion. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Liberty 21, Rutgers 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Thompson trying to create here on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. As the first down is still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Makes the grab, it's Shaw. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is right down the middle.
14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Scarlet Knights offense out there. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Scarlet Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Scarlet Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Flames. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Makes a start for the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. And this time it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a quick grab. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. The defense contributes 6 points.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line again in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Scarlet Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Thompson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Flames.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 2nd and inches here. Let's see if the offense feels like getting aggressive in their own territory. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that trend.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the Flames will line up here on first down and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Here's a handoff on first and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. The Rutgers offense on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's a toss play to the right. Fights back to the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.